Now this is one of my favorite cuts to use for pulled beef, the oyster blade. Now before we get stuck into preparing this, we're going to set our smoker up. Now we're going to be using our Bronco drum smoker today, and we'll start by filling up our charcoal basket with briquettes. Then we'll bury a firelighter in there, light it up, then we'll push our charcoal basket back in, open up both of our vents and our lid. All right, and now we've got about 10 minutes before our briquettes are going to be ready, so we'll use that time to prepare our oyster blade. We're going to get started by trimming it up, so we'll take it out of its packaging. This one weighs around 2.8 kilos, and you'll see on the underside that there's a big vein you want to trim off. This can be quite tough to get through, so make sure you're using a good sharp knife. After that, you want to go ahead and remove any silver skin and excess fat. Now the oyster blade has a big piece of gristle running through the midsection of the whole cut. Up the larger end of our oyster blade, that gristle is quite thick, but up the smaller end, it's very thin, almost non-existent. Now when you're smoking an oyster blade for pulled beef, that gristle just turns to jelly, but oyster blade also makes for some fantastic steaks, but you obviously want to eat around that gristle, or if you trim the meat out from either side of that gristle, you'll be left with two beautiful flat iron steaks. Then once your oyster blade's all trimmed up, go ahead and get it seasoned up in your favorite barbecue rub. I'm just going to be using some of our beef bounce. Now back to our smoker. As you can see, our briquettes have caught light and are burning nicely, so now we'll shut our fire access door, then our main lid, and now we'll bring our smoker up to temperature, which for this cook, we want to be at around 275 Fahrenheit or 135 Celsius. All right, now we're pretty much up to temperature. We'll open our smoker and get our beautiful oyster blade on. And then I'll shut our intake vent to around there. And I'll also get a chunk of cherry wood straight on the fire as well. And now there's honestly not much to do for the next 3 or 4 hours. We're simply just going to let our oyster blade go until it develops a really nice color and that rub has set on the meat. So apart from that, it's just a little bit of fire management we've got to worry about. We're just going to see where our temperature stabilizes off at whilst our intake vent is set to where it is. And if I need to increase temperature, I'll open it up a little bit, but if I need to decrease, I'll just shut it down a little bit more. Now most of the time where it's set is completely fine. That'll stabilize me off right where I need to be or very close to, and that's why I love drum smokers, because the fire management is super easy. So for now, we're going to let our oyster blade go for a little bit and we'll check back in shortly. All right, so our oyster blade has been going for almost 4 hours now. This is looking absolutely incredible. We've got a really nice bark. I reckon our internal temperature will be at around 70-ish degrees Celsius. We're at 76.2. So let's wrap this up. Now we're going to get our oyster blade on top of 2 layers of good quality foil. Then I'll put a couple tablespoons of Wagyu beef tallow on top, which I've also picked up from Drake's supermarket. And then we'll wrap our oyster blade nice and tight. And now we can get it back in the smoker. Now if you didn't want to worry about the smoker, or you wanted to save some briquettes or lump charcoal, feel free to finish the oyster blade off in the oven. But all we're going to do now is let our oyster blade go until it's probing tender around the 96 to 99 degrees Celsius internal mark, or 205 to 210 Fahrenheit. And I reckon it's going to take another 3 hours or so to get there. All right, now our oyster blade has been wrapped up for about 3.5 hours, which puts us around 7.5 hours total into this cook. So let's have a probe around. That is feeling very nice and soft, and we're right around the 96 to 99 degrees Celsius internal mark. So what I'll do now is carefully lift it out and get it into a foil tray, just in case the foil around the oyster blade splits. And now I'm just going to let our oyster blade sit there with the foil open for a few minutes, just so it can steam off and that cooking process can stop. Then after a few minutes, I'll cover it back over with foil and let it rest for a good 30 to 60 minutes before we come back to pull it apart. All right, after a nice rest, let's open this up. I'll move the foil over this side. And then we'll bring our oyster blade back in the tray and save these wrap juices. You can always mix them back in if you need to. Now it's time to pull it apart. Just look at how juicy and tender that is. And like I said earlier, that gristle just turns to jelly. Very similar to like a beef cheek. You can take it out if you want, but it's actually quite tasty. Now it's time for a taste. I absolutely love the flavour and texture of oyster blade. It's definitely in my top 3 cuts for pulled beef. Well, there you have it. There's how to make smoked pulled beef using an oyster blade. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next videos. But for now, that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.